Have you ever wondered how some people can turn failures into stepping stones to success? Let's delve into the early life of a fictitious CEO, John. As a starry-eyed entrepreneur, John took his first plunge into business. His venture, a cutting-edge tech startup. But just as every rose has its thorns, every journey has its bumps. The startup failed, collapsing like a house of cards. It hit John hard like a punch to the gut. The emotional impact was immense. The dream he nurtured crumbled into dust. But in the ruins of his failed venture, he found invaluable lessons. He learned that failure, as harsh as it may be, is the most effective teacher. He understood that no success story is devoid of setbacks. Most importantly, he realized that the bitter taste of failure only makes the fruits of success sweeter. But was this the end of the road for John? On the contrary, it was merely the beginning. Imagine losing everything you've worked so hard for. Would you have the courage to start again? Our CEO, let's call him John, found himself in this very situation. He had tasted the bitter pill of failure. The business he'd poured his heart and soul into had crumbled, leaving him with nothing but lessons learned. But John, like any true leader, took these lessons to heart. John began his journey to rebuild, not from a place of fear, but from a place of knowledge. He used his past failures as a compass, guiding his way towards a more secure future. He knew the pitfalls to avoid, the risks not to take, and the opportunities not to miss. But the road to recovery was not smooth. He faced challenges, both anticipated and unexpected. He grappled with financial constraints, market volatility, and even self-doubt. But through it all, he remained steadfast. How did he overcome these challenges? By remembering the lessons of his past failure, by trusting in his vision, by being resilient in the face of adversity. He learned to make hard decisions, to be patient, and most importantly, to never lose faith in himself. John's journey was not just about rebuilding a business, it was about building a stronger, more resilient version of himself. A leader who knows that setbacks are not roadblocks but detours on the path to success. And so, John knew that failure was not the opposite of success, but a part of it. What if the key to success is not avoiding failures but embracing them? Let's take John, for example. His journey wasn't an overnight success story, far from it. But it was the relentless pursuit of his dream that eventually turned the tides in his favor. When John's company first started, it was just another startup in a sea of competition. And yes, there were failures. Plenty of them. A product launch that didn't go as planned, an advertising campaign that fell flat, a partnership that didn't pan out. But each time, John didn't let those failures define him or his company. Instead, he used them as stepping stones. He analyzed what went wrong, learned from it, and then made adjustments. Each failure was a lesson, a guidepost on the road to success. And he didn't keep these lessons to himself. No, he shared them with his team, turning each setback into a teachable moment. John instilled a culture of resilience within his company. He encouraged his team to take calculated risks, to push boundaries, and to never fear failure. Because in his eyes, failure wasn't a dead end, it was just a detour. A detour that could lead to greater things if navigated wisely. And navigate wisely, he did. His company started to gain traction, the failures became fewer, the successes more frequent. And through it all, John's tenacity never wavered. John's journey was a testament to the power of persistence. And it's a reminder to us all, embrace failure, learn from it, persist, and success will follow. So, what does it take to become a CEO? Is it about having a perfect record, or is it about learning from your mistakes? The path to becoming a CEO is not paved with gold, but rather with lessons learned from failures. It's about embracing these setbacks, not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones. It's about understanding that failure is not the opposite of success, but a crucial part of it. It's about the resilience to rise from the ashes, to dust off the defeat, and to keep going. It's about the courage to face challenges head-on and the humility to accept and learn from your mistakes. It's about the unwavering faith in your vision and the tenacity to see it through, come what may. This journey is less about the perfect record and more about the wisdom gained from each stumble and fall. This is the real essence of the path to becoming a CEO. In the end, it's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get up that defines your path to success.